Embracing life's second acts, from season to sensational. Welcome, everyone. I'm thrilled to be here today, sharing some truly transformative insights I gained from a recent conversation with the extraordinary Sharon Fletcher Jones. Now, if you haven't heard of Sharon, buckle up because you're in for a treat. This woman isn't just changing lives, she's rewriting the entire narrative of aging. Her dedication to empowering others, particularly women of a certain age, is nothing short of revolutionary. Sharon's wisdom isn't just enlightening, it's a beacon of hope for anyone who's ever looked in the mirror and wondered, is this all there is? Let's dive right in, shall we? Picture this. You are standing at the precipice of your golden years, peering into what society has told you is the sunset of your life. But what if I told you that this so-called sunset could actually be the most vibrant Technicolor dawn you've ever experienced? Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, hold on to your seats, because we're about to flip the script on aging. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, great, another peppy talk about how 60 is the new 40. But trust me, this isn't about denying the reality of aging. It's about redefining it entirely. We're not talking about clinging desperately to youth. We're talking about embracing the power of experience, wisdom, and yes, even a few well-earned wrinkles. Let's start with a sobering fact. As we age, particularly as women, we face increased risks of mental health issues like depression and dementia. Now, before you start reaching for the panic button, let me assure you, this isn't a death sentence. It's a wake-up call, and boy, are we going to answer it with style. Imagine your mind as a garden. In your younger years, it might have seemed to flourish effortlessly, like a wildflower meadow. But as you age, it requires more intentional care. You need to tend to it daily, nourishing it with the right nutrients, protecting it from harmful elements, and constantly cultivating new growth. Sounds like work, doesn't it? Well, here's the secret. It's the most rewarding work you'll ever do. This is where Sharon's first key lesson comes in: the critical importance of preventive measures in maintaining mental health. It's not just about dealing with issues as they arise. It's about creating an environment where these issues are less likely to take root in the first place. It's like installing a top-notch security system in your mind. Sure, it takes some effort, but the peace of mind, priceless. So what does this mental health security system look like in practice? It starts with the basics: maintaining a healthy lifestyle, regular exercise, a balanced diet, quality sleep. These aren't just good for your body. They're essential for your mind. But here's where it gets interesting. It goes beyond that. Engaging in mentally stimulating activities, staying socially active, and protecting yourself from ageism and abuse. These are all crucial elements of mental health prevention. Let me share a story that illustrates this point powerfully. The World Health Organization conducted a study on the importance of social support for older adults in preventing mental health issues. They found that older adults often face social isolation and loneliness, which are significant risk factors for mental health disorders. It's like being stranded on a deserted island, but the island is your own living room. Scary, right? But here's the exciting part. The WHO recommends interventions like befriending initiatives, community and support groups, social skills training, and volunteering programs. And guess what? These interventions have been shown to improve mental health, life satisfaction, and quality of life among older adults. It's like turning that deserted island into a bustling, joyful community center. This brings us to our second key insight: the paramount importance of social connection. In our youth, social connections often seem to happen naturally. We're surrounded by peers in school, at work, in our communities. But as we age, maintaining these connections requires more effort, and it's effort well worth making. Think about it this way: every meaningful conversation, every shared laugh, every moment of connection is like a deposit in your mental health bank account. These deposits accumulate over time, creating a buffer against the stresses and challenges that life inevitably throws our way. It's like building an emotional 401k. The more you invest, the more secure your future becomes. But here's the kicker: it's not just about having people around, it's about having meaningful, purposeful connections. It's about being part of a community where you can both give and receive support. It's about feeling valued, heard, and understood. It's about realizing that you're not just taking up space in this world, you're actively shaping it. This is where many of us stumble. We might think, I'm too old to make new friends, or I don't have anything to offer, but nothing could be further from the truth. Your years of experience, your unique perspective, your hard won wisdom, these are invaluable gifts that you can share with others. You're not just a book, you're an entire library of knowledge and experience. And let me tell you, the world is hungry for what you have to offer. And this brings us to our third and perhaps most exciting insight: embracing second acts. This concept isn't about starting over from scratch. It's about leveraging your existing skills and experiences to build a meaningful legacy that aligns with your core values and personal goals. It's like being the director of your own life movie. And guess what? You've just been handed the script for the most exciting act yet. Let me introduce you to a powerful framework called halftime. This concept provides a roadmap for individuals to transition from success to significance in their careers. It's particularly relevant for those who might have achieved financial milestones but still feel unfulfilled or are experiencing burnout. Sound familiar? I thought it might. The beauty of this framework is that it encourages you to realign your work with your core values and personal goals. It's not about chasing more success in the traditional sense. It's about redefining success on your own terms and using your unique talents to make a lasting impact. It's about asking yourself, what do I want my legacy to be? And then having the courage to pursue it wholeheartedly. Imagine for a moment that your life is a play. The first act was about establishing yourself, building your career, maybe raising a family. But now, as the curtain rises on your second act, you have the opportunity to take center stage in a whole new way. You're no longer constrained by the expectations of others or the need to prove yourself. This act is all about authenticity, purpose, and leaving a legacy that will outlive you. But here's the thing: this transition isn't always easy. It requires courage, self reflection, and often a willingness to step out of your comfort zone. It might mean starting a new venture, dedicating yourself to a cause you're passionate about, or finding innovative ways to share your knowledge and experience with younger generations. It's like learning to dance to a new rhythm. It might feel awkward at first, but once you find your groove, there's no stopping you. And let's not forget about the elephant in the room: financial security. It's a crucial factor that can significantly impact our mental health, especially as we age. A study on Black owned businesses highlighted how financial challenges, including limited access to capital, can exacerbate mental health issues. It's like trying to build a house on a foundation of quicksand. No matter how beautiful the structure, it's always in danger of sinking. But here's the empowering part: by ensuring financial security through measures like raising capital and seeking financial support, we can mitigate these risks. Financial stability isn't just about numbers in a bank account, it's about reducing stress and improving overall mental health outcomes. It's about creating a solid foundation that allows you to focus on what really matters: living your best life and making your mark on the world. So, what does all this mean for you? How can you take these insights and transform them into action in your own life? Well, buckle up, because I'm about to give you a roadmap to your very own second act spectacular. First, prioritize your mental health. Make it as important as your physical health. Engage in those preventive measures we talked about. Exercise your body and your mind. Eat well, sleep well, and most importantly, stay connected. Think of it as creating your own personal wellness retreat, except this retreat lasts for the rest of your life. And trust me, it's going to be amazing. Second, nurture your social connections. Don't wait for others to reach out to you. Be proactive. Join a club, volunteer, take a class. Find ways to share your experiences and learn from others. Remember, every connection you make is an investment in your mental well being. It's like weaving a tapestry of relationships. Each thread might seem small on its own, but together they create a beautiful, strong, supportive network. Third, embrace the concept of a second act. Take some time to reflect on your values, your passions, and the legacy you want to leave. What skills and experiences do you have that could be repurposed for a new venture or cause? How can you align your next chapter with what truly matters to you? It's like being handed a blank canvas and a full palette of colors. The masterpiece you create is entirely up to you. And finally, take steps to ensure your financial security. This might mean seeking advice from financial professionals, exploring new income streams, or finding ways to leverage your skills in the digital economy. Think of it as building a financial fortress, not to hide away in, but to give you the security and freedom to pursue your dreams without fear. Remember, this journey isn't about perfection, it's about progress. It's about waking up each day with a sense of purpose and excitement for what lies ahead. It's about redefining what it means to age, not as a process of decline, but as an opportunity for growth, impact, and fulfillment. It's about realizing that your best days aren't behind you, they're unfolding right now, and the best is yet to come. As we wrap up, I want to leave you with a thought provoking question. What would your life look like if you viewed your age not as a limitation, but as your greatest asset? Imagine the wisdom you've accumulated, the experiences you've had, the skills you've honed. All of these are unique to you. They're your superpowers, and the world needs those superpowers now more than ever. So I challenge you, no, I dare you to embrace this new perspective. See your years not as a burden, but as a gift that you can use to enrich your own life and the lives of those around you, a gift that can transform not just your world, but the world. Remember the words of George Eliot: it's never too late to be what you might have been. Your second act, or third, or fourth, is waiting. The stage is set. The spotlight is on. It's your time to shine. And oh, what a dazzling performance it's going to be. So, what are you waiting for? The curtain is rising on the most exciting act of your life. It's time to step into the spotlight, to embrace your power, to rewrite the script of aging. It's time to show the world that life doesn't dim as we age, it burns brighter, fiercer, more brilliantly than ever before. Are you ready to set the world on fire with your passion, your purpose, your indomitable spirit? Are you ready to prove that the best is not behind us, but ahead of us? Are you ready to turn the page and start the most thrilling chapter of your life story? The world is waiting. Your audience is ready. And you, my friend, are more than prepared. You've been rehearsing for this moment your entire life. So take a deep breath, stand tall, and step forward into your magnificent second act. Because let me tell you, it's going to be the performance of a lifetime. Now go out there and show the world what it truly means to be seasoned, sensational, and utterly unstoppable. Your standing ovation awaits.